Hello. All right, I've got a message from Tamara. Tamara says, right now I'm 22. I had anorexia since I was 14 years old. Around my 17th, I recovered. This means since then I've had no dangerous relapses. I can feel my body. I do not want to put my body in a dangerous situation anymore. However, I still do have many relapses in which I become orthorexic and exercise a lot. I do make sure I do not lose too much weight, but it's quite obsessive. My normal life and all my hobbies disappeared in the background. I'm always thinking about food and training. I research and compare all food labels. This lasts quite a while until I feel super sick and tired of it and decide to get more calories and get in more calories and move less. Gain weight, which strange enough I like sometimes. However, I always reach a certain point where I kind of relapse again. Until a few months ago, I did not even realise I was relapsing all the time because I thought I was on a fitness journey. I think my problem is I never learned to eat intuitively. In recovery, I had to follow a strict meal plan with some variations in it to fit the meal plan exactly. At this point, I decided to stop all food restrictions. I've been eating like this for a few months and it helps a lot. However, I do experience extreme hunger. And now that also now I am a good healthy weight. I know a healthy weight is different for everybody, but I start to feel very uncomfortable with randomly eating whenever I crave it. And I am uncomfortably, I can't read what that says, but it says I get hungry every 1 to 2 hours. On days like this, my eating is super regular and I feel that it becomes a new normal, and I might get unhealthy food, for I might eat all morning and then afternoon and then have a normal dinner, blah, 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 blah. You know what your problem is, Tamara? You never fully recovered, sweetie. I hate to break it to you. You're experiencing extreme hunger because that's what happens in recovery when you start eating without restriction, and you haven't been through that yet because your version of recovery, or the version of recovery that you were told to do, involved eating a strict meal plan, which basically means that you were restricting and not eating without restriction. What's happening to you right now, the extreme hunger, well, that's real recovery for you. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. And then, you know, what you call a mini relapses are not mini relapses. It's just the wave that you're surfing of your version of not recovered, your version of an eating disorder, which is normal for anybody with a long-term eating disorder. We sort of go in waves of being super obsessive and super bad, and waves of being a bit better, being able to eat a bit more, maybe gaining a bit of weight, and then waves of not. And the reason that the waves of not come is because despite the fact that you quite like it when you gain weight, you do have fear of weight gain. And that comes out also what you've been saying in there, the fact that you're scared of your extreme hunger. The problem is that you believe that you're a normal weight. Let's not even use that word. Or a healthy weight. But nutritional rehabilitation, you don't know what your body's optimal weight is. And if your body's still experiencing extreme hunger, highly likely you're not at it, but you don't want to gain any more weight because you're afraid of weight gain. That's because you haven't rewired fear of weight gain. And if you haven't rewired fear of weight gain, you're not fully recovered. So, all these, you've been asking me in that, I mean, it goes on to ask me questions about what I think about her food intake structure and things like that. I just don't give a crap about any of that. We have to go right back to the beginning. Actually got to get in recovery. That means you've got to eat without restriction. That means you have to stop all compulsive movement and exercise, and you have to properly let yourself do this and follow your hunger. And you have to, above all anything else, the most important thing that you have to do is you have to rewire fear of weight gain. And in order to do that, that means you can't do anything that would indicate to your brain that you're afraid of weight gain. You have to act as if you're not afraid of weight gain in order to rewire fear of weight gain. And so that means, yes, absolutely, you have to eat without restriction. I don't give a shit what it looks like. I don't care if you eat at 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 8 p.m. I don't care when you eat or how often you eat. I don't care if you eat every 2 hours or every 20 minutes. You just have to eat without restriction. It really is that